edition of Mine Entra and the 26th edition of the country's premier mining, engineering and transport exhibition comes to an end today after a packed 3 days of high-level business, networking and quality exhibition. As organizers, we are pleased with the quality of exhibition and the interactions which took place over the past 3 days. Through discourse and the exhibition showcase, we have explored the boundless potential of the mining industry to transform not only our economy, but also the lives of those who depend on the riches and the endowments that Zimbabwe is blessed with. This year's event in particular provided a unique platform to spotlight the mining value chain's contribution to the country's economic development. Thematic focus areas for both the exhibition and concurrent knowledge sharing platforms included technological advances in mining, latest innovation in machinery, equipment, chemicals, mining methods, as well as the transition to new energy sources and the critical minerals, what is now commonly known as lithium battery minerals. The event program was structured to promote on-site connections through several networking and knowledge-sharing platforms, which were well attended. The first day of the show saw the hosting of the Lithium and Battery Minerals Conference, organized by the Zimbabwe School of Mines, which attracted over 150 participants. The meeting underscored the need for the mining industry to transition from mechanization to automation and digitization, whilst simultaneously investing in reskilling in the mining workforce to ensure that it remains relevant in the mines of tomorrow. The Mining Industry Suppliers Conference also ran parallel and saw over 100 participants coming through, and it was highlighted that innovation and collaboration are key to a sustainable mining industry. The meeting noted that of the $5.6 billion revenue generated by the mining industry, approximately $2 billion was spent on suppliers. Additionally, through the energetic discourse, mineral producers and suppliers who service them were able to find common ground on issues such as supply development, local content. I think we've got a challenge in certain places where the mining expenditure perhaps is finding its way out of the country as opposed to being consumed locally. So the subject of local content, how much are local mines spending on local industry? This is a platform that we as ZITF certainly want to make sure we provide that platform every year so that we walk the journey of developing the percentage that is spent locally by mining companies. But the mines also have, on the other hand, challenges with quality and certain specifications. But there is a meeting place that I think we can encourage and develop as ZITF and allow for that discourse and those conversations to take place, and also to enhance linkages between industry and the mining sector. This year's Mine Entra conference, which was the highlight of the 3-day exhibition, drew 313 delegates. Of note was the commitment by the government to optimize the mining industry's value chain through continuous assessment of the policy environment. This is meant to facilitate expansion of the scope and capacities of the industry. We are confident that we will see positive results being achieved in the medium to longer term as the commitment to continuous engagement and follow through on conference resolutions was actually palpable. This morning, industry stakeholders met to unpack the state of mining industry report. Among other issues, the report projects an increase in capacity utilization and growth in the mining sector in terms of employment The Small Scale and Artisanal Miners Conference, which took place this afternoon, the meeting, attended by just over 100 industry players, sought to amplify the voices of small-scale miners to lobby for a policy framework that is friendly to their needs and aspirations. Additionally, the Artisanal Miners Conference discussed and committed to practicing environmentally responsible mining practices. The third edition of the Mine Entra Golf Challenge also took place today at the Bulawayo Country Club. 40 players had an opportunity to network and seal deals over the wonderful game of golf on the green. Meanwhile, this year's show saw a significant increase in interest from players in the mining and related industries, attracting a total of 204 exhibitors, showcasing the evolving innovations in the mining industry. Of the 204 exhibitors taking up space, 174 were direct exhibitors, whilst 30 were indirect exhibits. This compares favorably to last year's closing total of 158 direct exhibitors. I think that's about a 10% increase from last year, and a double-digit growth. We certainly are looking forward to continue and maintain. We know that around the world countries only grow by 3%, so in the ZITF, 10% is a commendable posting in terms of growth in exhibitors, but certainly we would like to see more. Mine Entra enjoyed a retention rate of close to 80%, 79.9 in terms of retaining exhibitors that came last year, coming again. That means that's usually an indicator that exhibitors are actually seeing value in coming to the show. So certainly we want to improve, enhance our value offering so that it's meaningful for the suppliers that come and for the mines as well. So that is certainly something that we're going to be working on and looking at closely with our executive team. I also highlight that there were 4 foreign nations that took part this year: Botswana, the People's Republic of China, South Africa, and Tanzania. And they were represented by 12 individual companies, 8 direct and 4 indirect. So this is also growth again from previous years. And in terms of total participation, 65% of the exhibitors came from Harare, while 31% came from Bulawayo and the remainder from other cities in Zimbabwe. As at lunchtime today, we had recorded 1,935 unique business visitors coming into the exhibition. Total people who came into the exhibition center was 4,686. This is including business visitors, plus 654 exhibitors and service providers. Business visitors who attended the show came from the following countries: Australia. This is on the delegate side, not on the exhibitors necessarily, but we also have delegates, visitors who come to the show from various countries to see, to explore, to look for opportunities for collaboration with local mining support industries and mines. Australia, Botswana, China, Democratic Republic of Congo, India, Mozambique, Palestine, Singapore, South Africa, and the United Kingdom. Their profiles include mainly executive level from industrial enterprises, banking and finance, mining managers, buyers and executives, service sector representatives, distributors of materials and equipment, as well as government officials and other professionals with an interest in the mining value chain. The majority of exhibitors whom we have engaged with have indicated that they are pleased with the quality of attendees, as well as they were able to discuss and seal lucrative deals